Hey, Aggie, it's Chancellor May, and I know it's been a very difficult couple of weeks for a lot of us given the recent tragedies that have impacted our community. It's also Mental Health Awareness Month, so this is a really good time to share some resources, as well as have a mental health professional talk about what we have to offer and what to expect when you have access to those resources. So I'm here with one of our experts on campus. Paul, could you introduce yourself and tell everyone your role on campus?
Certainly. Hello, I'm Paul Kim. I'm the Director of Counseling Services.
So what resources do we have available on campus for mental health, and where can people find them?
Certainly. So all of our services are confidential. We offer individual counseling, group counseling, case management, outreach, and consultation. In addition, we offer mental health crisis consultation services. Our primary location is in North Hall. We also have embedded counselors in the Student Health and Wellness Center and across campus.
Could you give a couple of examples of the mental health issues that we try to address?
Certainly. So we address all mental health issues. So any issue that a student is dealing with, we can certainly help support that student. I can share our top 3 concerns are anxiety, depression, and academic concerns.
Yeah, that makes sense. So suppose I'm a student, I'm trying to access student health and counseling services to get some help. Can you talk me through that process? What do I do and how does it proceed?
Certainly. So to schedule an appointment, students can call 530-752-0871 to schedule an appointment. You can also go into North Hall or the Student Health and Wellness Center to schedule an appointment. And lastly, you can visit the SHCS website and go to Healthy Message to schedule an appointment. Once you have an appointment scheduled, right before the appointment, you'll be asked to complete a couple of questionnaires, and then you'll show up at your appointment and speak to the counselor. And in that session, you'll have a chance to talk about the things that are coming up for you, what your concerns are, and the counselor will likely ask you a couple of questions, and then together, you'll figure out kind of what makes the most sense in terms of resources for you.
That's a lot of really great and helpful information. Thank you. I think a student will also want to know, how long is a typical waiting period?
Yes. So while waiting times vary, for routine appointments, our average is under 2 weeks. Now, I do want to mention, as I had said before, that we have mental health crisis consultation services, and those are same-day appointments. And so if you are in crisis or you're distressed and just want to talk to a counselor today, please use those resources. And you can access those by going to the Student Health and Wellness Center in Acute Care, or you can call 530-752-0871.
Again, really good information, particularly for people in crisis, so thank you for that. How many counselors do we have on staff?
Yes, so currently we have 39 counselors. We also have 5 pre-doctoral interns and 4 postdoctoral residents. And actually, thanks to your support, Chancellor May, we are in the process of hiring an additional 7 counselors.
Great, and I'm glad to hear that we're still hiring. How many sessions does a typical student get?
Yes, so we function on a short-term therapy model. Most students use between 3 and 5 sessions on average.
So is there any fee for these services?
No, our services are free, so please utilize them.
So are there virtual options for counseling sessions as well?
Definitely. We offer our services both in person as well as virtually.
What would you say are some of the lesser known aspects of our counseling program?
Yeah, there's a number. So I'm really pleased that we have the Community Advising Network, or CAN program. This program is focused on decreasing stigma and increasing access for underserved, marginalized student communities. And this is accomplished by embedding counselors within the communities that they're working with. Another program that we have is the Academic Satellite Program. And so we embed counselors in the 4 college dean's offices, School of Law, Veterinary Medicine, School of Medicine, and School of Nursing. We also have a very robust group therapy program. I'm pleased to share that we have 32 therapy and support groups at this moment in time. And then the other resource I wanted to share is Therapy Assistance Online, or TAO. This is an online module where students can access this on your own time and learn about coping with depression, coping with anxiety, relaxation techniques.
I'm going to ask you one question, Paul, that's not on script, but what would you say to a student who is reluctant to come in for counseling because of the stigma that might be attached to it.
Certainly. What I'd say to that student is when you think about your academic success, right, you would certainly consider accessing a tutor so that you can excel academically. If you were riding your bike and you broke your arm, you would certainly go to student health or to get medical attention. And think of your mental well-being in the same way, right? Sometimes it is really helpful to get additional support from a counselor.
That's really great advice. I appreciate that. So, Paul, thanks for being with us today. And before we go, I want to mention that all the services that Paul was sharing were for students. However, if you are an employee and need mental health resources, please visit the Academic and Staff Assistance Program, or ASAP, at hr.ucdavis.edu/departments/ASAP. And again, thank you for joining us, Paul, and take care, Aggies.